Yeah, that's the one this week. This one is the right weight this week for how tall the grass is and how thick the grass is. This one seems to be the weight, and this one's a 5/8, and it's the perfect size, and it's the perfect color. It's almost identical to those golden shiners that you see here in Florida, and so it's the one. It wins. There's hundreds of rattle traps. This one wins this week. Not sponsored. I'll throw the one that's working. What's up, everybody? Here we are at the Harris Chain, stop number 3 for the Bass Pro Tour. So far, it's been a good start to the season, so I'm really looking forward to trying to continue that momentum. Practice was a little tough by looking at the score tracker yesterday. I was relieved a little bit, so I was at pretty par for the course as far as what I saw in practice. So hopefully I get where I'm going and the fish are there and everything works out, because I am making a long run. I do have to go through a lock. I do have to go through long idle zones. So I'm gonna be at least an hour and 15 minutes before I make my first cast. So there's variables involved in that. But as soon as I get there, hopefully everything's working out and there's not too much boat traffic and everything else, and they bite. It's going to take probably at least a dozen to 15 scorables to be in that top 10, and that's where we want to end the day at, with a little bit of cushion over that cut line, because we don't want to go into the second day right on that bubble, because that adds a lot of extra stress.
Perfect.
4 pounds, 4 ounces.
So we got us a heavy hitters fish.
He's got a pair of 4-pounders, a 4.4 and a 3.14. That's a 4-pounder in JT's book.
Absolutely.
And over 8 pounds to get things started for Spro today.
Real big one.
Whoa!
Dude, we are catching some donks.
4 pounds, 6 ounces.
Scary when you got them big ones on a trap.
I know.
You just pray.
Looks like if they roll, it's gone.
I was already accepting the fact that I was about to lose it. I was telling myself, oh, he ain't no way. He does one good crazy jump. But they've kind of all cooperated at the side of the boat. I'm going to work this a little bit more this period, and we're going to run up and fish. And I'm going to leave there and go run all the way down to another grass bed down there. And then we're going to try to end up back here for a third period. I got one other little spot. I don't even know if I'm going to mess with it.
Perfect.
Pound 8 ounces.
Got it.
Bam!
I've never been able to do that.
You got it that quick?
We've got to go out there today and catch them. I'm just above the cut line right now. As I look at the score tracker yesterday, they bit a lot better for those guys. So I'm not sure what's making these fish get active and what's not, because the conditions have been pretty much the same the whole time. But something's definitely triggering them to start eating and not eating. And yesterday they bit for those guys, and the cut line weight went up a lot more. than it did the day before. So I'm expecting to have to go out there and really catch them. So we'll see. I got a good game plan. I got a good area. Just hope that I can have my fish to myself and be able to do the things I want to do to manage them and move forward. You give us the signal. All right, good luck, guys. Good man. I had there was a spot over there that the toes across. The wind was blowing in there and it was rough. So I had all the right stuff. Okay. I'm pretty sure I got a bite where I was fishing. There was like a slap or something like that. But now that the wind changed, I might go over there.
Spro, 4 pounds, 14 ounces below the Toro cut line.
Oh yeah, good score.
2 pounds, 3 ounces.
One step closer. Come on, we can do it. We can do it.
He's within 211 now.
I chatterbaited all that stuff real tight and said, let me trap the outside of it for a minute. So much hydrilla right here.
Spro. It's a pretty good one there for Spro. 211 is his deficit.
Make it move, baby.
So Spro gets in, that knocks Suggs out.
Fish landing violation, that'll be a 2-minute penalty. 1 pound, 14 ounces.
All right. There we go. We in the cut right now and adding to it. That's the plan. I'm mixing it up between a trap and a chatterbait, 1/2 ounce white chatterbait and a 1/2 ounce Spro trap right here. Got it on. The trap's on 30-pound Seaguar braid, and chatterbait I'm throwing on 17-pound Abrazx Flourocarbon. There's a big grass mat out here. There was a bunch of bait on it when I first pulled up, and the bait kind of went away for whatever reason. So I started trapping the outside and fishing the outside more than the inside, and we were on some fish.
Back over to Gerald Spro.
Oh yeah. Yeah, boy. Hit it right at the boat.
2 pounds, 14 ounces.
All right. Making a push.
2 pounds, 14 ounces.
I don't want to be worried about it for the last hour, that's for sure. I'd rather just get it done right now. Another one on the trap.
On Griffin, we've talked a lot about the offshore hydrilla. Gerald Spro was the only angler out there today throwing a lipless crankbait and mixing in a chatterbait as well. Had it to himself. And I really feel like other than Spro, this area of the lake got to rest if that was possible.
It got tough for me today, and I made a little move in the third period and was able to catch what I needed to catch to advance. I got a new spot. It was a spot that really wasn't showing itself in practice, but I had one waypoint on it where I caught one bass, and the wind switched directions, and I felt like it might be good, so I ran over there and checked it out, and it ended up being real good. Actually, probably one of my better areas now. So hopefully that's as good tomorrow as it was today, and then I can try to make that championship round. So looking forward to getting out there tomorrow, and got me another cut in Florida.